The way men have been getting ate up this month, I hope this continues on to 2024. Period.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on, you all? I am so glad to see men get ate up. Like, it's a beautiful sight. If it's not Slim Thug and the idiot stuff he was saying, if it's not Partisan locking up his tweets for folks finding stuff that he shouldn't have been talking about, it has been pleasing to me to see these men get ate up for being stupid. Just keep your mouth closed. But it seems like they can't do that, even though they try to say that women gossip more. Like, no, men be gossiping. But I hope y'all are having a good week. We on the week of Thanksgiving. Does that mean struggle place? We'll find out soon. But I hope y'all are having a good week and y'all preparing for the holidays. I can't wait to see y'all trash plates so I can drag them as I always do every year. And I'm excited about it, period. But we have a couple of things to get into in this Kingeries video, which is a light Kingeries video, which I'm thankful for because last week y'all was working me out. Y'all was working me out. We was so much going on in different areas. But we gotta talk about Slim Thug offered an apology. We gotta talk about Pardi and his diss track or whatever he was trying to put out. We gotta talk about y'all dragging Halle and her pregnancy nose. We gotta talk about Snoop Dogg trolling us and some other things going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta. So before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into this mental health check-in. Mental health is doing really well. I had a really good weekend. I'm trying to keep this going strong for the rest of the week. I am excited to be at the house by myself. I'm excited about that because I just need to readjust and just take some time to myself. But I am feeling good this week. I had a good weekend. I went out, went to a Friendsgiving, and I went to a concert. And the concert was cute. I ain't finna tell y'all who because y'all ain't finna eat me up in the comments. But I bought my tickets a while back. But she did a little one too. But the thing of the concert was definitely interracial relationships, period. But I enjoyed myself. I hope you all that went to the concert who I met, hey, somebody stopped. I can't remember her name, but she was very sweet. She said her birthday is the same day as Doechii. Doechii did an amazing job. Shout out to Doechii. A good performer. Can't wait to see more from her. But yes, and I was like, oh my gosh, Doechii's birthday is on August the 14th. My birthday is on the 13th. Period. Leo teens. Period. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into this Kingeries video. So let's start off with men. Period. Slim Thug has apologized after claiming that Cassie was interested in a money grab and that she was nobody's victim. The rapper came out of just nowhere just posting his thoughts. Ain't nobody asking for your thoughts, Slim Thug, period. They're coming back and getting Bill Cosby and coming back and get Puff. I don't believe in that. When go down, speak on it right there. It should be done null and void. Let the people know immediately. There should be a time limit. What happened was you were effing with a billionaire with all this bread, all this time, and then you went and followed your heart to effing with a trainer. Like, he was going in, and the folks returned it with even more fire. And they start bringing up allegations of him getting his cousin pregnant. I don't know when that was. I don't even want to talk about that. Like, they were eating Slim Thug up. He said he wasn't aware of the things. Yes, you were. You wasn't aware of the backlash that was coming. When they say they weren't aware, you weren't aware of the response that was going to come. You don't have much career to stand on. Like, it's just not going on. And considering what Megan Thee Stallion has experienced, you would think Slim Thug would, you know, hey, they dragged Megan Thee Stallion for a while and she wasn't even interested in speaking about what happened to her. So I don't get it. Just men, like, he wants to be the billionaire that is doing the things that Puff Diddy is doing. That's what that is. He's done the same thing. It's basically what I got from it. He's done the same thing. So it's just like, you was getting the money. All these men be complaining about women wanting for their money and all that stuff, but they play into that. Y'all play into it so well that y'all be surprised. Don't act shocked. Don't act shocked. And he needs to be apologizing to water for not consuming it and keeping his skin hydrated. Slim Thug is an idiot. Not really surprised that he said these things. I'm glad that he's apologizing. He's recognized that he is an idiot. There was no need to speak on this, but these men are fighting tooth and nail to be able to defend Diddy. Like, the writing that y'all are doing for Diddy right now it needs to be discussed. There needs to be a History Channel documentary about how men are coming out here defending Diddy because they want to be just like him. They want to be able to have that type of power to be able to do the things that Diddy is accused of doing. And that's That says a lot. I've done a video explaining why Diddy has settled. That video should be out. Check that out. Let me know your thoughts because we had some discussion. That was really, really good. I really had some conversation with other folks about like the things that was going on with lawyers and stuff. So that whole conversation was just woo. It's just a lot. I'm not really surprised that Diddy settled, and I talked about that. So moving on, let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. It is rumored that Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to keep 3 women and everybody else gonna get the axe. So Drew apparently has taken housewife out of her bio, which has started fans to think that she's not returning. I can't remember if it was, who was the other girl? Sanya, they said she is probably taking out her bio. I can't remember, child. I think they're saying that Sanya took it out of her bio as well. I don't follow them like that to be knowing, but it's just a conversation about who is coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, who is not coming back, and where is Real Housewives of Atlanta going now, where the producers want to go. So the 3 that I would keep, I'm thinking, as far as like I would like to see, would be Marlo, Kenya, and Sheree. That's who I would like to see. I'm not interested in Candy's story. I just think it's just gone. Drew, I don't care. Like, I just don't even care. It's not even hot enough to even do a spinoff or whatever. Sanya, love her down, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. Sheree, it's a chop. I think Marlo, as much as we don't like Marlo for being messy, I think she does do the stuff that we need. She's like the Dr. Heavenly. Like, there's no low that she can't go to. So I appreciate her for that. Who I would like to see if I was a producer? Who would I keep? None of them. If I was a producer, none of them. I would get rid of all of them, to be honest. You know what? I wouldn't get rid of all of them. I would probably bring Drew to see what it gives and try to introduce some new girls and have the OGs come in every once in a while. But it's time to cycle. It's time to phase this out. Like this storyline is stale. We're not interested in these stories. It's some other girls that could be doing some other stuff. I think it's just time to phase this out, period. I just think it's ran its course. Sweet 16 season, it's gonna be a struggle. Bring the original cast back, period. Bring the original dynamics. Bring Nene back if you can. That's not gonna happen. Bring Cynthia, bring all, like, just give us one wow pow and just end it. I think right now, Bravo's doing an amazing job with Married to Medicine. So my Married to Medicine reviews are exclusively for House Martell and House Lannister. We have been kikiing and laughing at this season because it is funny. Like, I will say, them bringing back like some of the stuff is giving, and I would not be surprised if they brought back Mariah. This current season of Married to Medicine is better than the last couple of seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, you can see the dynamic, the cast dynamic of them actually being friends, and some of them folks do not mess with each other, and they try to stay away from each other as best they can. It's just real. It's real drama to the point that we're seeing like viral videos of the cast talking about stuff like that. Like, we got it, because the stuff, she got it. Even though Quad being shady and dragging Sweet Tea and saying she's showing up to do her job, but the same job that you're saying that you've been asked to do is the same job that producers are doing with hiring your ex-husband and having him on the show with his fiance. Like, you live by the sword, you need to be okay with following the sword every once in a while, because the same way you're saying you're working, the producers are working too. Doesn't mean it's right, but work, whatever. The way these women are trying to drag Sweet Tea, you would have thought that they came in making plenty of money. A lot of y'all was not. This show gave y'all more visibility and allowed y'all to do other stuff. It's no shade, and I love you down, Quad, but you just learned how to make sure your wigs cover up your forehead. Like, girl, y'all dragging Sweet Tea when y'all have taken 10 years to get where y'all are at now. Like, y'all fashions was not given season 1. Y'all was just not, so don't do that. I don't like that bully stuff that y'all doing to Sweet Tea. She is a regular girl. A lot of y'all were regular girls. Like, honestly, some of y'all were darker on the first couple of seasons, and y'all way lighter now. So let's not, if we gonna get petty, we can get petty, because some of y'all, the skin ain't the same color it was when you was first on the show. So let's not be too shady. I appreciate Sweet Tea, but the way y'all shaded her, I don't like it. But Married to Medicine have been giving this season. Like I said, I've been enjoying it and kikiing and laughing at it. But the show, Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's time for a chop. It's one major chop. Give us one more season, all the girls, and just say, hey, thank y'all so much for y'all services. Bye. What I think is going to happen, they're probably going to bring back Kenya, Candy, and maybe Sheree. Like, I think they're gonna keep them three. Some new girls, whatever. People keep talking about Nene coming back. I don't see it. I don't see it happen. I just don't. Portia, they said Portia want big bank to come back. And you know, she deserves a big bank, but I don't think that they're gonna save the ratings. I think that they can't do it because there's no dynamic between these friends. Like, they're showing up to work, and it's not just genuine stuff. Like, they're showing up to work, and it's just not authentic. It's just not giving. So it's time to phase the show out. It's just time to phase it out. But you know, they're gonna keep dragging this out, and I'm tired. Moving on. So let's talk about another idiot. Let's talk about Partisan. Girl, he didn't release the song that ain't nobody really even checking for. It's not good. I ain't listened to it. I'm telling you now, I'm not giving that man no plays. I'm just not. I don't have any commentary on the song. I don't, other than from what folks are saying. I'm not listening to it. I choose not to engage in it. I'm not giving him any of that. And I suggest a lot of folks follow suit. Like, girl, this man was calling himself a feminist. He had feminist tattoo, all this other stuff. And now we find out how he responds to stuff. Like, all she says that girl called him cheating. She didn't even say your name. She didn't say nothing. You could have just ate that up. You didn't say you didn't cheat. You didn't say that. You did cheat. You was doing some stuff. You know, made comment apparently about her having lipo. Who cares? I don't care about Megan having lipo. She had it. Who cares? Like, it's just Partisan. You're not winning this battle. Like, leave it alone. Like, stop. Suck it up. Move on about your business. You're doing way too much. It's just not that serious. And the way you keep talking, and now you had to lock your tweets up because the girls are fighting. You were tweeting about, you know, however age you was in your 20s and saying your girlfriend, your future wife is 14 right now. Like, girl, you got a lot of weird tweets up. And you had to lock your tweet. You had to lock your Twitter up because the girls was finding old tweets. And how you locking up a Twitter account with like almost 100-some thousand followers or something? Girl, it's not giving. He's a dummy. You're a dummy. But Partisan, I don't know. I told you I wasn't really the biggest fan of him anyway. I just wanted him to shut up and just keep Meg comfortable until she move on to something better. But yeah. Partisan Fontaine. Oh God, they was like, girl, as talented as you are with like writing raps, this is the best you can do. Girl, I'm not surprised because he was fueled by anger, and he's an idiot. Period. Let's talk about Halle. Girl, Halle was, responding to the girls talking about her nose and saying leave her alone. They were saying she had a pregnancy nose. They said her nose was spread, and they was like, girl, what's going on? She said, I love my nose. I love my black nose. Black girl in a black dress thing. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at that nose, it does get pregnancy nose. No shade. I was like, it's beautiful on her though, but it's definitely like, it's definitely spread like, girl, oh God, I love that. I hate that she can't celebrate this like she want to. And she got to play the Virgin Mary for oh girl, I hate that for her. But girl, it is the way the world is, and that's messed up. So I get why she keeps playing into it. I wonder when her due date is though, period. Moving on, let's talk about Snoop Dogg real quick. Snoop Dogg gagged the girls. He posted and said he was quitting smoking. He said he quit. Be with him at his time, like offer thoughts and prayers. And it was an ad for a smokeless pit. I loved it. It made me actually go look at the smokeless pit. And I was like, okay, I think I want this because I want a pit on my rooftop. Like, I want one, but I don't want to have to deal with my house catching on fire at night. So this one, apparently it's good. The girls will tweet me and say, I got one too, and I love it. And I might be ordering. So this was smart. I hope you got a cute coin for it. Well crafted, well done, executed brilliantly. I loved it. The girls was gagging. I was like, I don't think Snoop is finna stop smoking. I don't know. But it was crafted very well. But come on, white-owned companies using black aesthetics and stuff to sell stuff. Like, yes, Y'all love us when it's time to make that coin, but it's on brown for y'all because y'all didn't enslave us. But yeah, I loved it. I want to purchase it. Glad that Snoop was able to get his coin for that. I guess that's cute. Will y'all be buying it? I don't know. But I appreciate y'all for checking in with me, checking in with a friend on this Thanksgiving week. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. I probably will be doing some content Thursday. I don't know. I might grace y'all with something, but I will be working on struggle plates. Make sure you tag me in the struggle plates, send it to me, DM them to me, all of the things on social media, all of that. I will be dragging the plates. But I plan on seeing y'all Thursday. We'll see. But I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all comment. Let me know what y'all thought about the content today. And subscribe if you can. And turn those notifications on. Girl, I'll be telling folks to turn notifications on. But we in a new era, so I will be asking y'all to turn the notifications on and subscribe. Period. I love y'all so much. Until next time, talk y'all later. Bye.